Kim West. Kim West.
The ancient future is now. Welcome to Kim West.
And what are these teachings to do with Atom? We already know that Djibouti has a relationship with Atom. A, Rudi, Kin, MD, Sesep, Atom. Hail, emerging, moon divinity, emerging. To illuminate Atom. Once you have gained some, and this is not easy, it takes years of work and constant purification. The depth and the profundity of your purification must be so vast. You follow? And when all of these are learned and you can control your personality, what it's saying is that the moon divinity, the mind will be emerging in the texture of Atom. Meaning that you're not thinking like a human being anymore. You're using your mind for certain things. Yes, to write a letter, to send an email. You're using your mind for that. But behind the impetus of your life is pure divinity. And that's what it's about. In other words, you start living as a pencil in the hand of the divine.
And of course we are here at the most important time up on the planet, and especially for North America and the United States of America. Of course, what can we say? And yet we need to say something. For the simple reason, as I am coming to you and speaking as a voice, like a voice out of a wilderness, out of the beginning of your planet. When I realize how much racism is alive, division is alive, and yet you are on the footsteps of the greatest of all changes upon the planet. And don't forget that you have to pack in tonight, make a little box and put all your racist thoughts, emotions, or whatever you have, and put it in a box, put a ribbon around it, and store it or throw it away. Make a list. That's what I urge everyone, wherever you are on this planet, to do. Make a list of all the races there are upon the planet. Make a list. Name them all up. Then make a list of all the religions. Now, don't forget, Christianity itself has more than 128 different, shall we say, programmed, unprogrammed, different programs, but all come down to the same thing of religious belief. And then we have to make a list out of all the different Judaic ways of being Jewish. Don't forget it. Make a list, count them up, because I want you to count them. Go on the internet, search it out. And then we're going to see how many different factions of Muslims there are upon the planet. Count them up, line them up on your piece of paper, then you make a list. Well, of course, we have in India also some different beliefs. But 133 different forms of Buddhism. You see, they are like Christianity, they can't agree either, or Judaism. That's a problem. So when you can't agree within your own religions, and you have a problem with race, creeds, and color, because that's your biggest problem, because you are having Mr. Obama, his wife, and beautiful children, coming into this very, very important empowering day for the United States of America. You have Cubans, you have Mexicans, you have Germans, you have France, you have English. But the first most important thing, oh yes, you have black people, also different area, different colored black people. Then we have all the different types of people from India. We have all the different kinds of people from Europe, Norway, Sweden, Denmark. And you go on and on and on. And when there is a little something going on, we have to not forget that they all call each other's names. But then there is the big problem for you who are so steeped in confusion, hatred and racism. Because it happens to be there are myriads of people, maybe more than you ever could imagine or understand, of half North American Indian, half French, half Dutch, half American, half Canadian, oh, and on and on and on and on. Or half Brazilian, half American, half Brazilian native, half Chinese, Japanese, because you have all those yet too. What a mess this would be. It is like a great big pot of rice stew or soup or whatever, and all these beautiful colors and all these wonderful races have come together in North America or around the world. When I was in Brazil, and I met some very beautiful people when I was in the compound of Jean de Dieu, John of God. And there came people from India and Africa and America and France and Germany and Holland. And they all came together there because they all wanted to sing chant. And John and myself and the people at night, we used to speak about this beautiful variety of people from everywhere. How wonderful it was, as if it was there a point of peacemaking, because all hatreds towards each other did fall away. When the people come here, and they come here and they visit, like within minutes the racism falls away. And we will love all of you equally and in the same balance, in the same measure, because your souls are all pure. All your souls were so perfect when you came and descended to planet Earth. I hope when you ascend again that you are in that kind of balance and have learned to really overcome.